Hi, I'm James and thanks for tuning in to eBuyer. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Razer Blade 15 notebook. With a powerful RTX 3060 graphics card and blazing fast Intel Core i7 processor with 16 gigs of RAM and plenty of storage, could this be the perfect notebook to buy? In this video, we're going to find out. I'll be unboxing the notebook, setting it up for the very first time, and then testing some of the key performance you're able to achieve with that Intel Core i7 processor inside. Let's do this. And here it is. I love it when the presentation boxes are made like this and you're just easily able to pull the Blade notebook out with a little plastic tab from the Razer box. Sometimes the unboxing experience with Razer is just so amazing. It's just exciting and a spectacle in of itself. Let's remove this plastic kind of protective sleeve. And you really can feel the weight and the build quality and the construction of this Razer notebook. You've got this really nice all black aluminium design. It feels super sturdy already. You've got your THX audio built in as well, a brand of course that's now part of Razer. You've got their lovely signature clicky keyboard, which we will try out a bit later, as well as this large display. It's full HD, 15.6 inches, and it has a high 144 Hz refresh rate. This is going to be great for high frame rate gaming, which we will of course be diving into. The build quality of this though is just the first thing that really does stand out. From this really strong metal on the bottom of the notebook, with large vents for your airflow to big rubber feet, there's a huge glass trackpad as well, front and center, which is amazing for day-to-day use. And all in all, a form factor that feels pretty slim, pretty compact, but still imposing in that 15-inch design. Let's kick things off by looking at the I/O you get included on the notebook, something very important from a connectivity standpoint. Whether it's your Kensington lock, HDMI, USB Type-A or USB-C ports, you of course get Thunderbolt on this design as well, with it being Intel powered, to your remaining I/O, which includes the power adapter, Ethernet port, a further USB port, a further Thunderbolt port, and your audio connector. Having all of this connectivity is great to see in 2021 and beyond, where other notebooks are slimming things down and sticking solely with USB-C, something which, while useful, can be a little bit prohibitive, especially if you're looking to plug in full-size USB-A peripherals like a keyboard, a mouse, or a gaming headset. At the rear, you'll also find this nice large Razer logo in the signature Razer gaming green, and then actually a power button on your right-hand speaker. Let's plug the laptop in though, make sure it's got plenty of charge for us to start gaming, and then explore the performance of the design. The first game we're going to test out on our Razer Blade laptop is a bit of Grand Theft Auto 5. The reason we're doing this is because it's an awesome benchmark test. You can repeat the results for yourself, you can fiddle with so many different settings and really fine-tune everything to your heart's desire. Jumping through some of the settings we've gone for, we're sitting at sort of medium normal settings, our render distance bars set to about halfway, and we're going to hit the tab key to run the gaming benchmark. Keep an eye on the frame rate number in the middle of the screen. Anything above 60 is great, anything above 100 is fantastic, and anything above 150 is just downright outrageous. So let's see where in that range we kind of fit. The frame rate will fluctuate a fair bit throughout the series of the benchmark room. Straight off the bat then, we're sitting around about 165, 160 frames per second. That's not bad at all. In fact, that's absolutely fantastic. The RTX 3060 in here, coupled with that Intel Core i7, are great. They really do make a fantastic combo, and a game like GTA 5 is actually pretty CPU heavy, so our Intel processor is doing a really nice job here of keeping that frame rate nice and high. The i7, of course, as well, is a bit more powerful than the i5 and a lot more powerful than the i3, meaning we get better gaming and productivity performance across the board, leading to around about 150, 160 frames in GTA 5. Absolutely fantastic, and it moves us nicely on to our next game today, which has a more first-person shooter focus. Jumping into Apex Legends, which is our next title today, and straight off the bat, we're sitting around about 135, 120, 140 FPS, somewhere in that kind of approximate range. The map, as you can see, looks great, and we are leveraging our 144 Hz refresh rate, with this awesome frame rate. Yes, lovely kill straight off the bat. There's another one somewhere though, and I think he's taken me down. Got the shield going on, still sitting at 130 FPS. We did get one kill on the board, before we unfortunately got let down by the rest of the team. Don't tell them that. Visually though, as I say, the game looks great. It's performing super well on our Razer Blade laptop, but the squad has been eliminated, and unfortunately our run of Apex Legends was short, but definitely good with some nice frame rate numbers. While Apex Legends did give us an indication of the laptop's screen quality, we thought we'd load up a HDR video, which is apparently in the Grand Canyon, not literally unfortunately, to actually test out the screen quality. So dynamic range is pretty good from the darkest to the brightest parts of the image. It looks crisp, it looks sharp. Refresh rate is already good, we know that. But all in all, screen's very, very pleasant. If you're watching a bit of Netflix on this device, you're going to have an absolutely great time as well. Of course, most of the use cases will be gaming, but it's nice to see that content consumption is also fairly well catered for. Hopefully that's the same case with music as well. A little bit loud, apologies there. But we've just loaded up a royalty-free track just to test out the THX audio built into the notebook. Moving the volume up slightly to test the max volume, not too bad. Not too much distortion at the moment either, although this track is a sort of more quieter, settled track as well. But once again, I think it just indicates that if you're using this notebook for content consumption and you've not got headphones on, for example, YouTube, Netflix, you're watching the eBuyer videos, the eBuyer channel, then you're going to have a great time as well. And on that note, I think that pretty much wraps it up for our first look, unboxing and overview of Razer Blade's notebook. It provides a really well-rounded package with a great build quality, some lovely I/O and a great feature set. Plus, the Intel Core i7 processor is great for multitasking on the go in 2021 and beyond. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to get subscribed to the eBuyer YouTube channel to see more from me and others. Thank you very much for watching though, and as always, we'll see you soon.